Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Stellaris. So we won our war against the Zavani Remnant. It's over and done with. As you can see, I've put most of their former systems into this sector here. The Yofor Shroud sector, is that what it's called? Oh, no, the Zudra sector. Okay, that's fine. We probably want to put a governor in charge of that, so they actually get some bonuses. Let's recruit someone new. I do actually have 2 spare leader slots, so I can do this. What do we want? Agrarian upbringing. Food plus 10%. Hydroponics farm build cost. That's not bad. You're also pretty young. Yeah, sure. Go in, do the thing. All of our other sectors have governors, as does Earth. I wonder actually, what are our largest populations? Because Earth isn't. I always keep a governor on Earth because it's our capital. But I should probably actually put one on the core world, like, you know, the Zavani old home world. Because you're actually going to be very powerful. Size 25 planet. Let's actually put a governor on there as I actually have a spare slot. What do we got? They're all military ones, which kind of sucks. You either army veteran or retired fleet officer. I guess we go, yeah, you're the youngest, fine. Not quite what I would want for this kind of world, but it'll do. So that means our largest population and our capital both have that. One of our sectors is missing resources. They are short on energy. Oh, that's a problem. Now, we could actually start, accepting some of these defensive pacts. That might not be a bad idea. I just don't want to do it right now. You also got starvation on that world still. Okay. Well, the starvation problem will be dealt with once that space station comes online, so they're honestly just going to have to suck it for a while. We could put an edict in place. Can I get an edict that actually produces food? Yeah, I could pay 150 influence to give them food for plus 25% food for 11 years, so no one will die. That might be useful. Or I could just make them happier for 10 years. I mean, 10% happiness isn't much, but it will add up. Or I could do both. Let's just go with the propaganda broadcast to start with. So they should be a little bit happier, which means they'll be a little bit more productive. And they've got a new governor who is going to increase his happiness as well. And then their spaceport's going to be online inside a year. They'll survive, is basically what I'm saying. That new sector, though, does need some energy. Is it not producing any? It's actually losing energy and minerals every month. How is that possible? Okay, I don't have many minerals to give you, but I'm just going to dump in a bunch. Maybe they just need to build stuff. Energy I can definitely help them out with, because I have a lot of energy. We are bringing in 400 minerals a month and 300 energy, so that's not too bad. Okay, no, I don't want to join. I don't want to join that. I don't want a defensive pact with you because you're weak. I don't want... Ooh, I might want a defensive pact with you because you are nice and powerful. And I have no intention of declaring war on you anytime soon. So possibly. How long have I got until that? I've got 6 months to think about that. Who was this one from? Hierarchy of Durobacter. No, I'm going to decline that one. Okay, First Fleet is heading back home to Earth to kind of dock up. Actually, that means we're still paying fleet maintenance at the moment, so that amount of energy credits we're making is going to increase soon. That'll be rather nice. I don't know how much that's actually going to go up to. We'll have to see when they actually get there. All my construction ships are heading out to build stuff. Our territory did expand, so there's a few odd systems here and there. Some from the war, some that just came in on the periphery as our borders expanded. So we've got a few things to build. Science ships are obviously working away on the debris from the war. Should get some research from that. And once the fleet's kind of been rebuilt a bit, we do need... Ooh, good job, good job, good job. We do need to go and deal with the Unbidden. Doesn't look like anyone else has dealt with them. Oh, no! The dimensional portal has been destroyed! The dimensional portal in the Bifia system has been destroyed. This means that the extra-dimensional invaders can no longer receive reinforcements from their twisted realm. I can't say R sometimes. Get over it. With the destruction of this portal, the end of these invasions is finally in sight. A profound sense of elation has settled over most of the galaxy. The Canthari Crusaders has won much admiration, since it was their ships that struck the final blow against the portal. The crews of those vessels will be celebrated as heroes for generations to come. the galaxy is a safer place. Cool, I didn't have to do anything about it. I mean, I caused that problem, but I didn't have to do anything to fix it, which is rather nice. Cool, okay, we can just kind of focus on, you know what, accepting that. Yeah, we're going to accept that. Great. We are still, our influence is still coming in. I think I am still managing some factions as well. Yeah, I am. So, yeah, you don't need to be suppressed anymore. You don't need to be suppressed anymore. A bunch of these are probably because of the war, so they'll all go away pretty soon. Yeah, all of these have negatives against them. Boundary First Militia. Yeah, I don't care about you. You're new. Cool. We're actually doing pretty well. Just need that space station on the core to come online so you guys can stop starving to death. But happiness is increasing, which is nice to see. And I think the fleet's docked up, so we're actually producing 694 energy per month. And 671 minerals. Jesus. That's a lot of minerals. Okay. First fleet is fully repaired. We do need to replace some of our losses. Yeah. Let's start by getting our corvettes back up to scratch. Do we lose anything else? Yeah, we lost a couple of destroyers as well. Start building those. You are researching stuff. In fact, you finished researching stuff for us. Okay. Now, if we look at our home systems, who is producing the most of what? Because I want to see who to put a science ship over. So who produces the most research right now? You guys don't produce any. Great. Okay. Can I sort output by... Okay, Borgor Prime produces the most minerals, I guess that is? The core produces 234 energy. Holy crap, that's crazy. Now I don't know what it's sorted by. Is that back to minerals? No, hang on. Oh, that's the least? Oh, wait. I don't know how this is organising it. I want to see how much who's producing the most research, so I know where to put my science ships to get the most benefit. So 24, 39, 17, 27, 13. Okay, so Sirius Prime definitely. Borgor Tertius actually produces a lot as well. Yeah, okay, we'll send one to Sirius, one to Borgor, and one to Sol, because we should just have one in Sol, because it's our homeworld, and therefore we should treat it special. You head over there. Borgor Prime. Was it Borgor Prime? Ah, damn it. Borgor. No. Sirius Prime, Borgor Tertius. That one. It's just research, and Sirius Prime was the last one. Where is Sirius? Sirius is there. Don't have very much built in Sirius. Just this little colony. How is this colony so good? You're a large planet? Yeah, size 23 planet. You're pretty good. Okay. And let's double check how that sector's doing. Are you running out of... You're running out of everything again. Can you stop running out of stuff? I'm going to have to keep pumping minerals into you so you can actually, you know, build the things you need. Luckily I can give you energy because I'm about to hit the cap again, so that you don't have to worry about energy. I think it's just a lot of the planets weren't terribly well developed, so they need to build... They need to build all the things.
Construction complete.
That should tide them over for a bit. Right, that was you finishing off those corvettes for me. We want more destroyers now to get those back up to scratch. Boundary, you're about to finish yours. And you actually have all the stuff you need there, that's fine. So you just need food, which I can manage for you. There we go. Right, give me the Caudal Hydroponics. And then we might as well start on upgrading the spaceport. You, however, can have a solar panel network because that will give me more energy. Because we're so short on energy right now, I need energy. But at least that makes the space station pay for itself. And resources are full. Perfect. You're all assisting research. Looks like I did miss a couple of debris, but I don't think it's going to matter too much in the long run. Yeah, 3 debris fields. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that right now.
Construction complete.
How are we doing? How many destroyers I got? 47, 48, 49. One more destroyer. Will do the job. Construction ships are finishing up, so they can go dock up places. Doesn't really matter where they dock up, just so long as they're docked up somewhere safe. kind of surprised the Unbidden wasn't a bigger threat there. I actually thought there was going to be a problem. Especially as we're at war with the Fallen Empire over here. But as it turns out, not so much. So we now control almost like a quarter of the galaxy. That's pretty good going, I've got to say. We had a rough couple of years, but we've managed to continue expanding. And taking out a Fallen Empire. What's our military capacity? Naval capacity is 1,200. We're only at 800. So we actually build another 400 military power of ships. Which is kind of crazy. I mean, in terms of relative power, we are now considered equivalent to the Kanfari Crusaders. That might be because they've actually taken a bunch of losses in the fight.
Research complete.
Against the Unbidden, though. Ooh, plus 5% energy credits. Fantastic, I needed that. Can I get something else instead, maybe? Please. Construction time reduction. That's a good one. Yeah, take that. And we do get plus 5% food in 4 months. That is also going to come in pretty handy, because that might free up some tiles on planets.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Cool. Get those being built. You've got that, so those people are no longer starving, hopefully. Good. And looks like all those destroyers were built as well, so we've got 60 corvettes and 50 destroyers again. Great. More cruisers now. Oh, I saw something that needs upgrading. Ah, there you go. Upgrade that science lab for us.
Research complete.
Oh, and we now have that plus 5% food. Ooh, core sector systems. Damn, that's a little bit too late, but that would have been handy. However, I feel like taking a slightly cheaper one that's going to be done faster, so... Can I make Gaia worlds? Ooh, I can terraform worlds into Gaia planets. That's pretty cool. I think I'll go for this one, though. Edict cost reduction is always nice. And actually, we're at the core, I'm actually going to boost up your... You've got propaganda broadcasts, so people are happier, but I also wouldn't mind an extra 15% minerals. You're producing 85 minerals, which isn't bad, but we might be able to boost that. I think you're my biggest mineral producer right now. At 85, I mean 85 is pretty crazy, yeah. So let's add another 15% on top of that. Shall we? I think we shall. Thank you. 99 minerals per month. That's not bad. Havariga Polity has started to integrate the Krazos hierarchy. That's somewhere up here, isn't it? Ah, they're integrating those guys. Okay. That's fine. I need to be building more ships. What I wanted to check out quickly was how many of each type of cruiser have we got. So our Achilles class are our main capital ship kind of cruisers. Ah, we've only got 30 of the Ark Royal class carriers. So we probably want more Ark Royals, but then again, I'm actually finding that I prefer the direct damage over fighters these days. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna... Maybe like 2 and 6. Maybe we'll do it that way. 2 carriers and 2 of the... 4 of the main combat ones. Might be the idea there. Actually build these somewhere else, because why not? You can go dock up somewhere. Thank you very much. 600... I mean, we're bringing in so much money right now. It's crazy. I say money, energy and minerals. It's kind of money. It's what you spend. That's the... No, that is the right type of cruiser. I'm not going mad. Got that thing upgraded. Lovely. Now, we can start colonizing. How many of these systems actually have more than one habitable world? That one actually has 2 more colonizable worlds I could try and take. It's already in a sector, but I could bring that... I could just pay the influence cost to bring that back out. Might be worthwhile, actually. Those other ones can just get added into the existing sectors. I also wouldn't mind getting rid of these guys. How do they feel about me? They don't like me. They are hostile to me. If I declare war on them, I have to go to war with the hierarchy of Duroactra. I like the hierarchy of Duroactra, though. We helped free them from the mandate of Yim, so we're quite... They like us a lot. Unfortunately, they're guaranteeing the independence of these guys, and I'd rather get rid of them. But I don't want to do it by going to war with these guys, so that's problematic. I mean, I can win. It's not a question of whether or not I can win. It's just a question of, do I want to do that or not? And the answer is kind of not, to be honest. I'd rather actually make a federation with them or something. Actually, now might be the time to see about making a federation with these guys. Or do I want to continue expanding? I mean, don't want to be overly militaristic about this, but I can pretty much trounce anyone in the galaxy, so we could just start conquering the galaxy and bringing everyone in the known universe under our benevolent rule. They don't want to be in a federation with us. Why not? Acceptance is 0. Oh, that's really close. Distance. I mean, basically, the distance is a factor there. So if I could get closer to them, that might help. Also, relative power, I think. Was relative power a factor in that? Yeah, relative power of empires. So if we became more powerful, they again might be more interested in that. Again, that's another good reason for expansion. Now, obviously, if I wanted to get closer to them, taking out the Vex Clanger would be interesting. Those guys don't like us at the moment at all, because we broke the Federation. And we kept, turning them down for other stuff. I mean, that would mean I could take some of their territory, get closer to those guys, maybe take over the Brotherians. I mean, they're lovely species, don't get me wrong. They're great pacifists, but
Construction complete.
we don't really need that many pacifists right now. They're a little bit of a liability. I need more ships. How's that sector doing? Are they still struggling for money?
Incoming transmission.
They are. It is coming down, but damn, they are really struggling. Let's boost that up. I've got a message I've got to go read. Have 3,000 energy, and have like 3,000 minerals, and just build whatever you need to do to actually get your shit sorted out there, mate. Please, thank you kindly. Actually, I'll reduce your contributions to the bare minimum. Actually, no. Give me nothing. You're not producing anything. Wait, that entire sector produces nothing? How is that possible? I mean, they have mineral and energy producing stations in there, plus the colony worlds. And now I'm confused. How is that? Okay, they've got to maintain like a pretty awesome space station, but that's not the end of the world, surely. And they don't have a great amount of stuff on their planets, but they still should be producing something. Is it just a happiness problem? It might just be a happiness problem right now. The Havriga polity wishes to declare war against the Terrafian hierarchy. Why? I don't understand why I'm being invited to this. Wait. Are they inviting me to their war? I'm confused. I'm not sure what's going on here. Why am I being... I don't want that. Why are they asking my permission? Am I just being invited to declare war with them? Is that what's happening? Okay, who are their current allies? Who are we going to be fighting against? The Sigan Coalition has a defensive pact. Why do the Sigans have a defensive pact with the Terrafians, for God's sake? Well, I mean, they're all the way over here, so that's nothing. No one's going to care about that. I mean, Terrafians themselves. Can I actually even get my ships up there? Yeah, I don't actually have a route through their space. Oh, no, I can, because I can actually go through... Can I actually get there? Yes, I can. Just about. I can probably get through there as well, I imagine. That's got to be in range, hasn't it? I guess I can go support this. I mean, the fleet is in pretty good condition. Terrafian hierarchy is nothing big. I do want to see the Havriga polity grow larger. What are they actually trying to take? They're taking one world from the Terrafians, 2 worlds. Whoa, actually, Jesus, they're taking a ton of stuff from the Terrafians. What the hell? How big a war is this? They're looking for a very big war, and all I get is a humiliation? And they're giving 2 planets to the Krasov, which is the species they're integrating right now. So they want to take 4 worlds for themselves. I mean, that's not the worst plan. What are they taking? Busim, Vilif, Sastrum, and what was the other one? Havari, those 4. Okay, that's actually fairly reasonable. Oh, you know what that is? That's their old territory. That's what they've lost. That's what the Tarathians have taken from them in the past. Okay, I kind of like that. And they're giving those guys Willicum and Ablepus. Where's Ablepus? Ablepus. Where the hell's that? Oh, down there. Interesting. I mean, I'm not against the idea. It's a bit of military adventurism, but I'm not against the idea. I mean, the Tarathians don't like me anyway, so... And they are completely inferior to us in every way, shape or form. I mean, the fleet's not in great position, but we've got enough money coming in that I can probably start boosting that up again pretty handily. I mean, I've got those cruisers coming out, so we're back up to numbers on cruisers. Just short a few battleships, but probably got more battleships in what's left of our fleet than they have in their entire fleet. You know what? I'm going to say yes. Just for the humiliation and to see our allies do their thing. Which means I do need to get my ships up there. I'm not going to worry about the Sigans at all. I doubt their fleet can even handle one of my space stations, so... Right, you guys. We can reach their territory, that's fine. I guess we want to start offensive operations... over here, maybe? Grab the army. You guys go much slower, so... sorry, you go much faster, so I don't need to get too far ahead of yourselves. Can you just go sit in one of their systems for me? That'd be fine. Cool. Okay, right, we're in another war. Just to help our allies, we're doing this as a favour, because we're nice, honest, happy, helpful people. I'm going to take a break here, though. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you did. Next episode, we take on the Tarathian hierarchy and give them another good drubbing, which we've done several times before. This is nothing new to them. They've been spanked by us several times, so... I'm okay with this whole thing. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you later for all that. Bye.